Hey everybody, this is Jason Creel and this is the Lawn Care Life. Today I'm going to try something I've never tried before because people keep telling me it works and I just want to see if it works or not. So today we're going to take some boiling water and I'm going to pour it on a giant weed and I'm going to see if it kills the weed, which I think it will, but I want to see how fast it kills the weed. So we're going to boil water, dump it on a giant weed and see what happens. Let's get started. Okay, this is the giant weed. I don't know what this is. I'm gonna say it's standing maybe 2.5 feet tall and it's right on the edge of the driveway here. Looks like a good candidate for the boiling water trick. So we're gonna go in, boil some water, get it rolling really good in the pot, and I'm gonna bring the pot out here, dump it all over this weed, and we'll see what happens. How's that for some boiling water? I think it's boiling. Now the key is, can I get this out there to that weed without it cooling down too much? I don't think that's going to be a problem, but more importantly than that, without spilling it on myself and having to go get some skin grafts or something like that. So we're going to try, we're going to get this out there, dump it on the weed, and I want to watch how fast it works. You see here, 10 o'clock, okay? So it's going to take me a minute or two to get it out there, and I want to see how fast this works. Let's get going without spilling it. Safety first, turn the oven off. You know what? I just had a genius idea of wearing the oven mitt. People say we're not educated down here in Alabama. So far, so good. No spills yet. No burns. I am wearing shorts. Almost there. Hang with me. I see a giant weed up ahead. Spilled some, fortunately it didn't splash on me. All right, this is a big weed. I didn't want to use a huge pot. So here we go. Giant weed, meet your match. Fogged up the camera a little bit. I'm concerned I didn't have enough water. But we're gonna watch this. Look at this, man. I'm talking about within a few seconds. Torch that leaf. So I'm thinking with a giant weed like this, I may need more water. If this doesn't work, what we're gonna do, we're gonna boil some water. And we'll try it on a smaller weed that I can actually cover the whole plant without, you know, needing a 5-gallon bucket full of boiling water. It basically is turning the leaves black. All right, that's it. That's what I'm doing. I'm going to get boil some more water. We're going to find a smaller weed. Maybe like one of these guys here. And while we do that, we'll come back and check on this to see how it looks as we boil more water. So I'll be right back. All right, got the second batch going. Let me get my oven mitt on. We're going to go try a smaller weed and also see what happened to the first giant weed. Okay, first giant weed, black leaves where the water burned it. We need a smaller weed that we can handle. I'm going with this weed right here. Let's see what happens. Okay, we're getting some leaf discoloration. I was kind of thinking this is going to be like instant kill. See some blackening of the leaf right here. See how that's turning black? I mean, it's working. Let's give it a few minutes to see what happens. All right, I'll be honest, I'm not overly impressed with this. I had people tell me this was gonna work like super fast, instant kill. That weed, I mean, I see a little bit of discoloration. I don't even think it's gonna die. And this one, you know, if I would have had a 5-gallon bucket full of boiling water, it might have died. I don't know. I mean, you can obviously see the discoloration in the leaves, and it's definitely did some bad things to the plant. But if somebody's done this before and it worked, tell me what I'm doing wrong, what I need else to try to make this work, because I'm not overly impressed with this. All right, it's been about 3 hours. I rushed to conclusions on this and only gave it a few minutes, honestly, but I came back and just wanted to show you. I really don't think it's gonna change much from what it's done now. So you can see what it did to the leaves on this first one. The second plant took longer, but you can see the wilting leaves, the brown. It looks to me like it does work, but you need a lot of water. You need to basically just soak the weed in boiling water for this to work. I'm not sure this weed's gonna die. You can see some leaves are still green, some are brown. I think if you get tons of boiling water on it, it will kill it. But, you know, not the most impressive results I've ever seen. Love to hear your guys' thoughts, what to do different, what would work better if you've been successful at this. There's the weed. It's been about a day and a half and it's all crunchy and brown. You can see where this one probably got a little bit of vinegar on it, but most of it was undamaged. But you see it just dries up the leaves, and some people talk about it not killing it because you don't get the roots. I kind of disagree with that. I believe that it will kill the plant because it's damaged so bad that it's not going to survive. Now, it may or may not kill all plants, but in this situation, I definitely think this weed will die. Thanks for watching. Appreciate you watching the video. My name's Jason. I run a lawn care business in Alabama. If you haven't done so, I would encourage you to subscribe to the channel. I've got over 100,000 subscribers, almost 1,000 videos, so surely there's one of them you'll find that you enjoy. Let me know what's your favorite homemade weed killer recipe. I've tried vinegar and salt. I've tried lemon juice, boiling water. Let me know if you got something that you've used that does work. I'd love to hear from you in the comments, and let me know what I did wrong in this experiment, because the results weren't overwhelming, just to be honest with you. Is there just simply not enough water, or is there some other trick to make this work better? We'll see you guys in the next video.